Well, 4 days of hotly contested arguments have wrapped up in the UK Supreme Court. Judges will now decide if the UK government would be breaking the law if it began talks on leaving the European Union without first consulting Parliament. Now, the case has highlighted the huge divide over Brexit in Britain. Richard Brestick reports from London.
At the outset, a carnival atmosphere coloured the streets outside the UK's highest court as campaigners on both sides appeared to relive the Brexit referendum. But there was a dark side too. Gina Miller, the lead claimant in the case, said she'd received death threats, while inside, Supreme Court President David Neuberger felt it necessary to close the 4-day hearing with assurances.
It bears repeating that we are not being asked to overturn the result of the EU referendum. The ultimate question in this case concerns the process by which that result can lawfully be brought into effect.
So, process, not politics, according to the Supreme Court President. At the heart of the argument, who triggers the Brexit talks that will take Britain out of the European Union? Government lawyers said the referendum gave powers of royal prerogative. The people had spoken and the government must act. Challengers say Parliament passed the laws which gave the green light for the UK to sign up to Europe, and only Parliament could change that.
The lack of a prerogative power to frustrate a statutory scheme is so basic a constitutional principle. Parliament didn't need to address the point. It's so obvious, it's so basic.
The Supreme Court judges now take away those legal and constitutional arguments to return, possibly midway through January. To assist their deliberations, sack loads of legal documents. And should they rule against the government, some say the entire Brexit timetable could be thrown into chaos.
While there are those expressing concerns over how explosively divisive Brexit has become in Britain, it's undeniable that it's testing the country's famously unwritten constitution to its very limits. Richard Bestick, CCTV at the Supreme Court, London.